Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for the 9th of March. And yeah, it's nice to see the DAX move higher finally out of this sideways trough that we've been in through here. So yeah, our next target to the upside is the 15,000, which is a medium level. So we can certainly expect resistance there. Now, like I've said before, is that this particular count here, I've just really lined it up with the US markets to a point. Now, it may or may not be correct, and folks may have different counts for it. But all I can do, or the best I can do, is always just stay with the intraday counts and make sure that they're heading in the direction of the trend, in this case higher ground. So just trends and corrections within the intraday structure, and that's kept us safe as always. And yeah, and now we're sort of pushing a little higher, so let's go in and take a look at this on the 4-hour chart here. Now, there's been two different ways we can count this. One of them is finishing this wave 5 here, which I don't think is the case, as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here. That will give us 5 waves that I've talked about as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Or we can look at it in more of a traditional impulsive pattern, and that means that the problem with this one, from this wave 4 here, taking it from here, looking at this as wave 1 here, an ABC for 2 way over here, it just leaves wave 2 rather large for wave 1, so that's a little bit of a problem. So both of them are kind of valid, but as I've sort of mentioned along the way, it's not such a big deal, long as we looked at this structure moving up through here, and we could count it as 5 waves, and then we noted this as the ABC correction here for this. And then we started to look at long trades here. And one of the things that got us going on the long trades was the stock 50 here. This is the 15-minute chart for the stock 50. So I could note that we had this here as a corrective pattern. Don't worry about the labeling so much. And then we had 5 waves up here. And then we noted that we had a 3-wave correction here. So we had a corrective pattern here, and we also had a corrective pattern here as well. So don't worry about that for the time being. And then we could look at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking to go long here. The stock 50 kind of gave us a little bit of a lead in all of this. So yeah, this has still got higher to go here as well. There will be problems if you're trading this market at 3.8. That's the next sort of level there. So you can expect some type of pattern across this level before seeing sort of further upside in that regard. But we don't focus on that too much, just have that in the background. So this is where we are at the moment for this. So in this case, we'll be able to see this come up to the 1400, have a classic trading levels pattern across this level here before moving higher at that stage. We could put wave 3 here for the time, just for the time being, but I think we might need to shift that a little bit higher. We're also looking to go long here again yesterday, so if you've done that, then that's great. If not, not to worry. You should already have a position in this further down through here. Now we can move our stop up, of course, so we'll move it up to cover costs at this stage. So I'll check on the cash market for this little move in through here, but yeah, as far as the crow flies, we've got this as wave 1 here and 2 here, and we're going up for wave 3. So I think this wave 3 actually needs to go over here a little bit further, but we'll work across this level through here. This may also drop back a little bit further in here as well, but certainly nothing to worry about at this point. Yeah, so all floating quite nicely to the upside there, and we'll look at that 15,000 as the target there. So yeah, all good, very good. And the FTSE, So with the FTSE here, it's a different sort of count, and I've bit of a weird triangle pattern really, I guess. So an A wave here, B wave here, C wave here, D wave here, and E wave here. But it's looking quite good really as that. If somebody's got a different count, let me know. As per normal, the FTSE's doing its own thing, and it's not following up as fast, but it's getting there in that regard. So it can catch up a little bit later. It's got a bit of a habit of doing that. So what we want to do over here is we want to bring that down here somewhat. So the 6-8 here, we'll see some sort of classic trading levels pattern there. Don't need all of that really, just complicates things. Don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. So, in a nutshell, if you're long already, then the next trade that we're in group 2 here, so group from 6,500, which is the medium level, then we've got the minor levels to the upside. So this is minor group 2 here, 6,800. When we talk about group 2, we bring in 72, which is 6,720. And 6650 here. So they'll all play it. Now that we've actually got a nice support on the 6650, the beginning of group 2, that basically it's, you know, it's tried to get back up there, but now it's there. So the next level is this level here, the 720. So we want support on that. So as soon as you can see that it's got support on that, you can add to the position, and you can also add to the position over here as well. But I think I'll just remove this one because this is going to take a little bit of skill set here, because it's an old high and we're likely to see a bit of a larger correction come into play here, but it will pick it up from that point. We could also move our stop up for this one here as well. I won't move it. I'm not going to move it. I'm going to keep it just under here for the time being, because this level hasn't really been retested nice and cleanly. It's a bit messy, so things could get messy through all of this. We've got a trend line through here as well. That's why it's also struggling there for that. Yeah, all good there. Let's just have a quick look on the hourly chart. So looking at it as wave E of 4 here, and then wave 1 and 2, and I have to put that here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's all looking quite good as an impulse wave there, corrective wave here. We could probably put that up there somewhere, because I'm looking at 1 and 2 here, 3, 4, and 5 up here. So 1 and 2 to come in play here, and then we'll go for 3, 4 and 5, third wave, fourth wave, and fifth wave up here somewhere to make the third wave up here. Do I have that there already? Not yet. That's enough to get us going there. So yeah, so this may play out here as wave 1 here, and then an A and a B and a C wave coming back here. So just be a little bit mindful of that. If that's the case, then you can just draw that through there and go long there or long through there and that sort of thing. I mean, it should pick up speed here because we're in the third of the third of the third nearly. So it should pick up speed into this wave 3 here. But 6-8, we call 8 a profit-taking number, but we've got good accumulation across here, so we shouldn't have too much problems here. So all of this here would be the accumulation phase, and then we're going into the distribution phase here. But if this is a wave 4 here, then 7,200 would probably be a nice target area for that. The 72. Okay, we're looking for 5 waves between wave 2 and 3 in that case. So did I have some over here? Yep. I hit the green there too. So we're looking at that as wave 1 in here and 2 here. We'll shapen that up a little bit later. Oh no, that's already in there, isn't it, that one? So we'll look for 3, 4 and 5 here. Okay, well that's it, folks. It's all pretty smooth running here now. We've got that correction behind us now. We've got the power of the accumulation of the correction, which will take us into the distribution. So keep your stops wide. Everything should be fine at this point. We're definitely in some sort of corrective pattern. Even this move here has got 5 waves in it, 3 waves and 5 waves. So this is corrective. So we need to be taking out this top here. So all you need to do is just hang on to your seats. Alrighty, cheers.